Happy Friday. And if you're watching this after Friday, happy day. So, I'm Julia Legg, and I wanted to share with you um, our NingXia Red. And this is a very powerful product. It's changed so many lives, and I'm glad to have you here to train on it. So, this is an intense, concentrated training on one of the most powerful whole foods on the planet. My hope is that when you wrap this class up, you start taking this as a regular dietary supplement and get as much of your family drinking it too. So, let's take a quick peek at the company that makes NingXia, Young Living. We believe in sourcing the best ingredients possible. This is who we are. So, there you got to see a little bit of the Young Living Farms, some of the foundational projects that Young Living does to better the world and the communities that they have farms in. Okay. Can't you get what you need from your food? It's not always about what you're cutting out, it's about what you're putting in. And if I could pick just one Young Living supplement, NingXia Red is one that is a powerful supplement. So, no, we can't just get what we need from our food, not anymore. The food that was originally created back in biblical times, back even when our grandparents were young, is not the food that's being grown here now. This isn't our grandma's food. So, food is repeatedly grown in the same land with pesticides and fertilizers. Scientists are creating new varieties of crops to grow faster and resist bugs, and the plants don't have the time they need to absorb the same nutrients. The soil loses its vitamins, minerals, and microbes faster than they can be replaced. A Cushy Institute analysis of nutrient data from 1975 to 1997, and that's a period of 22 years, found average calcium levels in 12 fresh vegetables dropped 27%, iron levels 30%, and vitamin C dropped 30%. You would have to eat 8 oranges today to get the same amount of vitamin A that your grandparents got. And that data comes from Scientific American. Maybe you can't get enough from plants, but you think maybe you can make it up with meat. When plants contain fewer nutrients, the animals we eat are also malnourished. A study from the Journal of Nutrition and Health found copper levels in the UK are down 90% in dairy, 55% in meat, and 76% in vegetables. Water is also depleted of minerals because of the plants pulling for more nutrients and modern production methods which are more efficient. It means more plants on the same land, more crop rotations, overdoing it by hand. Then there are town filtration systems. Many of them remove important minerals like magnesium, which is essential for 300 biochemical reactions in the body. Then top it off by adding chlorine and fluoride. Beyond that, the nutrient absorption declines with age. The older we get, the less we absorb. Nutrient deficiencies hurt your performance, cause DNA damage, make you age faster, and cause chronic disease. That's why we need to supplement our diet. So what is NingXia? NingXia is the whole wolfberry puree, wolfberry. If you leave your NingXia on the counter for a few minutes, you'll notice that it divides into two colors. The color on the bottom is the pureed fruit. It's about half to a third of the bottle. By using the entire plant and not just the juice, you now have a whole food supplement that is much more powerful. When you get NingXia in your home, set a bottle on the counter for a couple of hours and check it out yourself. That NingXia berry puree on the bottom of the bottle after it settles is part of the reason NingXia is a whole food supplement and why it's so good for you. And you can see from the picture how the puree has settled to the bottom of that bottle. So about half of this bottle is fruit and about half is juice. Not only do we not use junk juice like pear or apple filler juice, but a half to a third of the bottle is pulp of the wolfberry. NingXia wolfberries grow in the Ningxia River Valley in China. On top of that, the juice is blended with blueberry, aronia, cherry, pomegranate, and plum juice, natural stevia extract, grape seed extract, pure vanilla extract, and orange, yuzu, lemon, and tangerine essential oils. Yuzu is an oil you cannot get by itself in Young Living. It's used only for NingXia. NingXia is the only nutrient drink on the market that combines the whole Chinese wolfberries and pure therapeutic grade essential oils into a single beverage. There are at least 80 species of lycium berries worldwide, but only the barbarum shows the highest nutrient levels in scientific testing. The NingXia region holds the gold certificate, China's equivalent of the USDA's organic certification. They are grown with no fertilizers, no pesticides, no sulfur, no irradiation, no dyes, and no heavy metals of lead, arsenic, mercury, or cadmium in the soil. The NingXia region's irrigation water comes from the Yellow River, which is upstream from all the pollutants of the major cities. The Yellow River floods the NingXia plants with a layer of minerals and silt every year, and the farms in NingXia are in a semi-arid region with plenty of sunlight and a high temperature difference between night and day. Think of sap running in maple trees. Temperature differences are good for the liquids in plants. They keep them moving. The elevation is just right for the plant to be the most productive. Any other place in the world would not have the same ecological condition of the pH of the water. The nutrients in the soil are silt from the Yellow River. The conditions have earned NingXia the distinction of being China's recognized herbal medicine valley. NingXia has a high nutritional content and naturally occurring organic sugar, the sugar that allows your cells to talk. Ningxia is China's only medicinal wolfberry production base. The Lycium barbarum variety of the wolfberry is superior in vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and antioxidants more than any other wolfberry in the world. Here's a little Chinese proverb to round it out. If you want to be happy for an hour, go take a nap. If you want to be happy for a day, go fishing. If you want to be happy for a lifetime, help people. That is why I teach on Ningxia and oils, because I believe in helping you. So let's talk about the journey that Ningxia took to get to your doorstep. It's hard to bring something sacred from China all the way to the United States. Gary Young, the founder of Young Living, was in search of the fountain of youth, the plant that was eaten that had helped people live well into their 100s. He searched in all corners of the earth. His journey is chronicled in a book that you can buy called Ningxia Wolfberry, the Ultimate Superfood. He found that people living in the Ningxia region in China had exceptional lifespans and something in common. They were all nibbling on this berry, making tea out of it and drying the fruit and eating it. He took the berry back to his lab in the United States, and thus the journey of the red berry made it to American soil. Once Gary found Ningxia, it took 7 years to get it past customs in the U.S. and get it formulated. It started first as berry young juice, just the juice. Then it was reformulated to include the peel and the flesh of the wolfberry fruit. So now let's talk about some science behind why Ningxia works. And here are 7 quick reasons with simple explanations. Reason number 1, antioxidants. 1 ounce of Ningxia Red is equal to 2 pounds of wolfberries. There are 17 or 18 species of wolfberry, but only the Ningxia wolfberry has the ability to deliver all the micro and macronutrients that are bioavailable to the cells of your body. Antioxidants play a huge role in aging, memory, arthritis, inflammation, and so much more. ORAC, or oxygen radical absorbance capacity, is a method of measuring antioxidant capacities. Presently, the highest antioxidant on the ORAC scale is vitamin E, which comes between 800 and 1200, followed by blueberries, raspberry, pomegranates, etc. A combination of fruits together reach about 3,000 on the ORAC. The ORAC of Ningxia is 27,300. That's just amazing. Let's watch Diamond Debbie Erickson show off the antioxidant power of Ningxia Red.
Hey, I'm Debbie Erickson. I'm Young Living Diamond here in Dallas, Texas. We're filming on location at a Whole Foods here in Plano, Texas. I've been in Young Living for soon to be 7 years, and I've been a very happy Ningxia Red daily user almost that entire 7 years. Our 6 kids, our 6 grandkids, my 94-year-old mother-in-law, our 2 black labs, we all love our Ningxia Red on a daily basis. It is a superfood. It is nutrient dense. The Ningxia wolfberry has over 200 times the amount of antioxidant value than any other food. And I want to talk to you about 3 things today here as we're going to take you on a fun shopping trip here in Whole Foods. I want to talk about the synergistic value that the Ningxia wolfberry has, along with the other 6 fruits that are in Ningxia Red, plus 4 essential oils. That synergy, which means the whole is greater than the parts. The sum whole of Ningxia Red is greater than just the Ningxia wolfberry by itself, or the other 6 fruits, or the 4 oils. It's an amazing superfood. And I believe as an RN and as a Young Living leader that everybody should have it as a foundation to their healthy daily diet. But I also want to talk to you about the comparative value of Ningxia Red. When you look at what the other fruits and vegetables that it's equal to in terms of amount in just 1 ounce, it's amazing. And it's so convenient to be able to get it in a 1 or 2 ounce serving every day. So let's have some fun and let's go shopping for what the comparative value of Ningxia Red is to other high fruits and vegetables in antioxidants. Come join me on this shopping trip. Let's have some fun. Hey, I hope you've enjoyed my shopping trip here at Whole Foods with me. What you saw I gathered in those 3 carts are the equivalent to 1 ounce of NingXia Red. Can you believe it? It would have been twice that amount for 2 ounces. So if you got tired shopping with me, that's okay. I've got my 2 ounces of NingXia Red, and I hope that you're going to have your 2 ounces a day too. So join me in having NingXia Red on a daily basis. Thanks for being with me today at Whole Foods.
Chug, 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 chug.
This was so much easier doing that than filling 3 shopping carts.
That was pretty impressive. I just have to say, I'd much rather do 1 ounce than 3 shopping carts full of all that. There's no way I could eat that much in a day. Okay, so moving on to reason number 2, acid to alkaline. In your body, if you have alkaline acid, you have alkaline and you have acid in your body. So what creates disease? Acid. It breeds viruses, bacteria, and fungus. And when you keep your pH levels neutral, you inhibit the growth of things you don't want in your body. Everything we eat converts in the stomach, which has a pH of 2.5. Wolfberry goes into the stomach and starts to break down as acid, but the minute it hits the small intestine, it immediately converts back to alkaline. It's acid binding and alkaline forming. Only one other food does that, the lemon. Wolfberry is chemically structured to convert because of the amino acid trypsin, which is responsible for the conversion of amino acids in protein. And guess what NingXia is? It's alkaline protein. It's the most perfect food that exists. Reason number 3 is free radicals. Where do free radicals come from? The air, electromagnetic fields, bad stuff that we're eating, chocolate, sugar. They are the army guys on the wrong side of the team. They wreak havoc. You outnumber the army with NingXia. Your body does a good job at taking care of oxidative stress, but one of the reasons we age, the reason we get wrinkly, the reasons we get tired, it's because of an excess of free radicals. Everything that is high in ORAC will flush your system really well. Your body gets quadrillions of free radical attacks each day, 10,000 attacks per cell per day. And the body needs a leg up. Most other, quote, nutritional drinks do little against superoxide, the worst free radical, because the drinks are so heavily processed. Gary Young worked for years to protect the berry all the way to the bottle so you get the full benefits. The NingXia wolfberry was saved during processing. That means it is a powerhouse designed to fight free radicals in the body. Reason number 4, vitamin and mineral pairs. Minerals have to be properly balanced. Too much calcium will result in a zinc deficiency. Too much zinc can suppress immunity and lead to anemia. Both the mineral profile and the mineral balance of the NingXia wolfberry is without equal in the plant kingdom. With magnesium to calcium ratios of 1:1, zinc to copper of 2:1, and potassium to magnesium 8:1, it's exactly what the body needs in proportion. Reason number 5, it is a macronutrient. You're getting whole food nutrition. It's coming from the plant, not a synthetic source. It's coming from a food-based source. That means it's easier for your body to process, and you'll absorb more of what you're eating. It is also a liquid. If you did a digestive function test, 95 to 98% of us would come back with a weak or deficient digestive system because of medications, stress, and processed foods. To get NingXia in a liquid form means you absorb it faster and your body doesn't have to work hard to break it down. Reason number 6, it's infused with essential oils. Essential oils in NingXia act as a delivery system to the body because it's infused with Young Living therapeutic grade essential oils. It increases the absorption rate of NingXia. The tiny oils act as a delivery system for the larger molecules. Reason number 7, the right sugar and enzymes. But we're thinking sugar's bad, right? Not all sugar. NingXia has the right sugar to open the door to your cell. When our cell membranes are 1, inflamed, 2, oxidized, 3, toxic, 4, lacking in mitochondrial function to energize the receptors to open and close, we have no energy. NingXia sugars open the door to our cells so good information can get passed to them. It crosses the lipid layer of the cell and then it passes inside. Only 8 sugars on the earth can open the door. NingXia has 4 of the 8 naturally occurring inside the wolfberry. Enzymes. By age 40, you start losing digestive enzymes in the gut. NingXia is loaded with the right enzymes to help you break food down and get the nutrients out of what you eat. Feed your body exactly what it needs. Some other important things about NingXia. It contains every essential amino acid. It contains 13% protein, the highest protein content of any food. It has trace minerals. It has naturally occurring vitamins B1, B6, and B2, the energy vitamin. It also has more vitamin C than all of the fruits and veggies on the earth, 148 milligrams. Parsley and spinach have 133 milligrams. Oranges have 53. It has more calcium than cherries, 16 milligrams, and cruciferous vegetables, 50, at 110 milligrams, and more beta carotene, 12,600, than carrots that have 11,000. It is loaded with fiber because the skin of the berry was preserved and is in the bottle. Perhaps the best thing the wolfberry does for your body is what it does to cells. The cell membrane is made up of oils and fats and phospholipids. They are the proteins floating on this very liquid and very flexible sea of fat. The proteins are like antennas that pick up messages from other cells. You know, the messengers that come into the cell, they have fancy names like insulin, thyroid enzymes, digestive enzymes, neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin. They are messengers that do not work well until you attach the right sugars to them. You can see the power of nutrition. Fats, proteins, and sugars are necessary. If you're eating the wrong sugar, you are rendering the whole structure of the cell membrane dysfunctional. If cell communication breaks down, your health breaks down. If you mess up the cell membrane, you need more insulin to get the job done. 40% of you are insulin resistant. If a man has a waist of more than 40 inches and a woman more than 35 inches, they are insulin resistant. That is why you want to stay away from bad sugar. But we'll get back to that in the NingXia Challenge coming up at the end of the class. So let's wrap up all this science in 2 sentences. The NingXia wolfberry and good nutrition can impact your cell membrane. It helps cellular communication take place. It gives the mitochondria the energy it needs. It provides micronutrients and feeds mitochondria. And it has the right sugar to open the cell door. When you eat poorly, your cells get all mucked up. That lipid layer on the outside of the cell gets sticky, and the cells stack on top of one another like coins. NingXia wipes the doorway clean. It increases the surface area so that the good information can get passed through to the cell. So let's look at it play out on a microscope.
This is a blood sample of somebody before taking NingXia, and this is actually a great example of an unhealthy cell. See how it's stacked like coins? What this means is the cells are right on top of each other. There's very little surface area to them. A lot of it's crowded, which means can't get a whole lot of oxygen in there, which means can't really detox itself. Can't breathe, can't take in nutrients, can't detox. Oxygen is what we really need to emit what we don't need, take in what we do need. So this person was given 1 ounce of NingXia Red. 15 minutes later, this is what their blood looked like. Isn't that awesome? So that's a healthy state in the body. So how many of you guys drank your NingXia Red packet when you walked in?
I wish we were able to be in the same room to try this out. NingXia is not healing the body. It's cleaning cell receptor sites so the body can do its own work. We were meant to heal ourselves and communicate like a boss. It comes alongside the body so it can do what it was created to do. So the best way to experience NingXia is just to get it in your body and feel it for yourself. And notice how long it takes to see benefits. Some notice it immediately, some notice it the first couple of weeks, and some in a few months. It takes 4 months for every cell in your body to be replaced. I'd say drink 2 to 4 ounces a day for 4 months, then take a week off and see how you feel. That's how you know the benefits on your body. Okay, so you at home can take the NingXia Wolfberry test. So first of all, step 1 is to take note of a few reference points that are easy to self-evaluate, like lung capacity, vision, the sense of energy that you feel, and look around the room and assess the quality of your eyesight. Are you feeling tired, energized, somewhere in between? So once you get your NingXia, you will take a large sip of NingXia Red and hold it in your mouth for 10 to 20 seconds. Under the tongue is best. Tune into any sensations in your body. Then close your eyes and swallow. Step 3, you're going to take another good evaluation of how you feel. Usually almost immediately you'll feel a warmth through your body. You may feel tingling down to your toes. Take another deep breath. Are your lungs able to take in more air? Do you feel more awake? NingXia contains zeaxanthin and lutein. Zeaxanthin and lutein. These basically act as a natural sunscreen for the eyes. Do you feel more calm and centered? Many say the wolfberry helps them relaxed. Do you feel more energized? So once you get your NingXia, go through those steps and check it out and see what changes it makes in your body immediately. Some you may not notice till later. My friend Brenda had been on NingXia and took a pause. When she took a pause, she noticed that she couldn't quite see her cell phone in the mornings anymore. And she realized that it was really helping her, support her eye health. So we have some odd ways that we can use NingXia. These are some recipes from Young Living Corporate, and all of the oils are vitality oils, and those are from our line that are FDA cleared for ingestion. We've got the Atomic Fireball. It's got some NingXia Red, cinnamon bark, acatea. Acatea is a great oil if you're having cravings and maybe tending to overeat. This is a good time right now that a lot of us are overeating, and acatea would be a great oil to kind of help nip that. There's the Mind Blaster. It's got NingXia Red, lime, peppermint, citrus fresh, frankincense, and cinnamon bark. And all of those are really great focus oils. There's the Hot Flash, and it's got NingXia Red, cinnamon bark, and peppermint. The Dreamsicle sounds like a dream. It's got NingXia, sacred frankincense, orange, lime, tangerine, copaiba, citrus fresh, and lemon. And the Simply Smooth is tangerine, lime, and sacred frankincense. So there's a lot of different ways that you can do different blends. There's tons of recipes online, ways that you can use vitality oils or create delicious punch with your NingXia Red. And you can also freeze those little packets. I love to freeze those little packets and get them all slushy and then eat them like a slushie. Some other ways you can use NingXia is as a mouthwash, just swish. You can make NingXia tea, heat 1 cup of hot water, add 1 ounce of NingXia Red and sip as you would a tea. You can make a poultice. You would take a gauze pad, add a tablespoon of NingXia to the cloth, and put hot or cold pack behind it and apply it for a few hours. You can make a NingXia wolfberry paste. So you would pour 1 ounce of NingXia onto a plate and let it sit for a few hours. And as the water evaporates, it's going to get sticky and gooey, and you will apply it where you want. To make an abdominal conditioner, this is great to get things moving. You can add 1 teaspoon of NingXia to Genesis hand and body lotion and massage it over your abdomen, just under your ribs to your hips, and move in large clockwise circles over your large intestine. NingXia lotion. You can add a teaspoon of NingXia to a small amount of rose ointment or Genesis hand and body lotion. NingXia for your ears. You can add a few drops of the juice on a cotton swab and swab inside of your ear, not deep, and your ears will feel clean. Wolfberry juice has a naturally occurring compound that can help dissolve or loosen waxy substances. A NingXia enema. Add warm water to an enema bottle and 1 tablespoon to 2 ounces of NingXia. Lay on your right side and do the enema. Hold for at least 7 minutes. Longer is better, and it takes 7 minutes for the blood to circulate throughout your whole body. Finger or toe soak. You can soak your finger or toe in undiluted NingXia Red for a few minutes. Massage the juice into your skin. You can do NingXia foot baths. You can get 2 1-gallon Ziploc bags, add 2 ounces of NingXia per bag, and then fill your bathtub or a foot bath with warm water and put your foot in the bag and the bag in the water and soak for 20 minutes. A NingXia massage. When you get your next massage, take a ½ ounce of V6 massage oil with you and add 1 to 2 ounces of NingXia to it, and then have them do the massage with this mixture. You can do a nail and cuticle treatment. Dip half a cotton ball into a small bowl of NingXia until it's dripping wet and press onto the nails and let sit for 30 minutes or overnight. You could use NingXia on your scalp by placing 1 tablespoon of NingXia in a small dish. Wrap a towel around your head and shoulders to protect your clothing, of course, and massage the juice into your scalp. You can use a small plastic squirt bottle for this to get it right deep into the roots. Let it sit on your skin for at least 15 minutes before showering. NingXia doesn't freeze entirely, so if you put the packets in the freezer, they come out like slushies. I'm telling you, pretty amazing. Or you can make NingXia gummies using orange juice, NingXia Red, grass-fed gelatin, organic maple syrup or raw honey, and then 4 drops of orange vitality and 2 drops of lemon vitality. Then you'll put that in a saucepan, heat the NingXia and maple syrup or honey, and add gelatin until it's fully dissolved without any clumps. Add your oils, pour into a silicone mold, and then let harden 3 to 4 hours on the counter or quick 10 minutes in the freezer. Okay, so that wraps up our class. So let's take a peek at how to get started with NingXia Red. I recommend the NingXia Starter Kit, which gives you a 24% discount off all of your NingXia, your oils, and Young Living products for life. I started my journey with an oil starter kit, and it's, one way to go. But if you are interested in NingXia Red, this is a great way to begin too. This gives you more bang for your buck and a lifetime membership discount without a yearly membership fee. So let's peek inside. The NingXia Red Premium Starter Kit is $170, and it comes with 2 bottles of NingXia Red that have 25 1-ounce servings each. It comes with a 30-pack box of NingXia Red singles. It also comes with NingXia Nitro, and that's their energy shots. It comes with a full bottle of Stress Away and an Aroma Glide Fitment. That's this roller ball down at the bottom that can go on the bottle of Stress Away and turn it into a roller. It has Thieves Mints and Thieves Hand Sanitizer. Individually, this kit is worth $296, so you're saving $126 and will have 24% off all of your future orders when you start with this kit. So let's take an even closer look. So the starter kit comes with these 2 full bottles. That's enough for 50 1-ounce servings if you do an ounce a day. It's nearly 2 months worth of NingXia, and at 2 ounces a day, it will last you a full month. The kit also comes with 30 packets or sachets of NingXia. They're 2 ounces each. I love the sachets because they're great on the go, and you can throw them in the freezer and make a slushie. But when you're out and about at work, you're traveling, shuttling your kids places, you can take your NingXia with you without having to figure out what are you going to put it in or transporting it in a glass bottle. The NingXia Starter Kit has an entire box of the Nitro inside, and it's full of minerals and B vitamins. It's natural energy support. It's all the good ingredients and none of the bad. And it's a great item to have when you hit that afternoon slump. If you've not experienced Stress Away in your life, you are totally missing out. Oh my gosh. This is one I do not let myself run out of. It's a beautiful blend of copaiba, vanilla, and lime, and it's just totally calming to the senses. And I carry it with me and apply it throughout the day on the back of my neck or rub it into my hands and take a deep breath for a soothing scent. I've put this on my neck so when I've had procedures, I could sit and like diffuse onto myself, just for that relaxing, soothing scent. This class, by the way, is just one of the core series that I teach. And oils is basically what Young Living's all about, although we have a lot of other wellness products. I would love to see you in one of my other classes, Oils 101, Thieves 102. I've got a CBD class coming up, and a Savvy Minerals makeup class coming up as well. They're all free, and I love training people on how to read ingredients, how to challenge labels of products in your home, because you're the gatekeeper of your house. You can control what you allow inside. If 4 people come to the class with you and you get a kit, your NingXia starter kit was free. It cost you nothing because you will be paid $50 per kit from your friends that snag one under you. And you've also then blessed them with the same knowledge that you just got with this class. If 10 or 12 people come to the classes with you and 3 or 4 people get kits and get on essential rewards, then you can generate enough income so that your NingXia does not have to come out of your family budget. Even if you have no interest in building a business, let me help you teach your friends and family so they can get the same training and education that you've gotten. Talk to me after the class if you'd like for me to teach to your circle, on a Facebook Live, a Zoom, however we need to do that until we can see each other in person again. So you heard me say thieves a minute ago. What is that? It is the oil that put Young Living on the map. It's what we're known for. It's a blend of several oils that are infused into our cleaning products like Thieves Cleaner, Thieves Hand Soap, Thieves Laundry Soap, and more. And Young Living loves to give you a sample of what we do, even in a NingXia kit. So your starter kit is going to come with 2 Thieves products. The Thieves Mints, which are naturally sugar-free, and they've got Thieves and peppermint, and the Thieves Hand Sanitizer. Thieves Hand Sanitizer has more than 60% alcohol in it, meaning it meets the recommendations of the CDC. This is my favorite and only sanitizer I use because you get all the good ingredients without the bad. It does not dry out my hands, and it smells amazing. The NingXia kit comes with 1 hand sanitizer and 1 tin of Thieves Mints. I would love to see you check out my Thieves 102 class to learn more. And if you missed it, let me know in the comments and I will tag you in that class. There are actually 2 ways to get NingXia goodness in your life. This premium starter kit, and I would begin there if you're not a member yet, so you get the lifetime discount. And there's a NingXia Essential Rewards bundle. One gets you started and then one keeps you going. We already talked about the starter kit, but to continue on NingXia Red after month 1, you're going to want to also order the NingXia Essential Rewards kit. And when you set up your NingXia kit, you can also click the option to set up Essential Rewards, and next month this will be shipped to you. It gives you 10% off your NingXia immediately, and it's the cheapest way to get it in Young Living. After 4 consecutive months, you get 20% off, and that 20% goes into Essential Reward points. After 25 consecutive months, you get 25% off your NingXia back in Essential Rewards points. The ER bundle comes with 4 bottles of NingXia and a 30-pack of singles. So let's talk cost. If you buy NingXia wholesale, That's after you get your starter kit. It's $1.38 per ounce. On Essential Rewards, after your starter kit, it's $1.17 an ounce, and that saves you 21 cents every single ounce just by getting it on Essential Rewards. Hands down, the NingXia ER kit, Essential Rewards, will save you the most money to keep it stocked in your home year-round for every member of your family. So now you're wondering, okay, I'm going to order. How much should you drink? The recommended daily amount is 2 ounces or 1 ounce for those under age 6. If it bothers you, you can drink 1/4 teaspoon 2 to 3 times a day until you can up your dose. After a week, move to a 1/2 teaspoon a day. After 2 weeks, move to 1 teaspoon a day or an ounce. Continue until you are able to get 2 teaspoons daily. And take sulfurzyme while you up your dose for comfort. So we're going to end with a story from Young Living's convention in 2015. And this is a story about Gandhi. Gandhi used to give advice to people 2 or 3 hours a day. He'd sit under a tree and people would line up. After waiting all day long in the heat, finally a mom with her child gets up to Gandhi and says, "Please tell my kid to stop eating candy." Gandhi says, "Come back tomorrow." And the woman is puzzled. But hey, if Gandhi says do it, you do it. So she lines up in the heat of the sun the next day and gets to the top of the line again and says, "Please, Gandhi, tell my son to stop eating candy." Gandhi says, "Quit eating candy." She says, "Why didn't you tell him that before?" He says, "Well, before I was eating candy myself." All right, so I want to challenge you. Do you want to share NingXia with those you know? Is there somebody that needs this? You will have more power of conviction if you speak truthfully and say, "I quit refined sugar today." Refined sugar does the opposite of what NingXia is doing for your body. We talked about NingXia naturally containing the good sugars, and refined sugar is the opposite. So let's kick this entire class up a notch. I believe in training you long after this class is over, and I am a member of, and my team is an education-driven team, which means we work alongside you on Young Living products. So let's train for 30 straight days on NingXia alone. And we're going to train your body and build a new habit. This is the 30-day NingXia challenge. And how do you incorporate all this NingXia training as a lifestyle change? Well, you have 2 options, depending on where you are in your wellness journey. Option 1, you just start drinking NingXia. Get it in your system. You're going to feel changes from that one simple action. Option 2, you're going to take the full-on 30-day NingXia challenge. You're going to drink a 2-ounce packet or 2 ounces from the bottle every single day for 20 days. Do no sugar, or if that's too hard, under 10 grams of sugar per day. Get outside for a 30-minute walk. You don't need a gym membership because we can't go to them anyway right now. And you don't need to deadlift 200 pounds. Just simply walk. So let's do this side by side and feel good together. I have a free tracking calendar for you to print and put on your fridge to watch your journey. It's called the 30-day NingXia Challenge Calendar. You're going to check off each box as you complete it with all 3 challenges, and then you're going to tally how you feel at the end of 30 days. And I believe so deeply in you. I'm also going to send you a class that you can use to share with other people so that you can listen to it again at your leisure as a podcast on your cell phone. You can share it with other people, but the more you repeat the information from this class, the more you learn. So let's recap your homework. You're going to get your NingXia starter kit, and when you order that, you're going to sign up for Essential Rewards so that you get this goodness delivered monthly. You're going to get your NingXia calendar printed out, put it on your fridge, and accept the 30 days of challenges. And then you're going to get plugged into another one of the core 4 classes. 101 is oils, 102 is thieves, and 104 is CBD. And I'm here to train you on your journey for free. And I would love to come and train your friends and family so your NingXia doesn't have to come out of your monthly budget. I do thank you for your time and your desire to do better for yourself and your family and the people that you're friends with and who you love. It's time to bring NingXia to every home in the world, starting with yours. So, that wraps it up. We've just got a little Easter egg here at the end for you.
I'm NingXia Red. I'm a whole wolfberry nutrient infusion.
I'm Eternal Youth Ageless Health Drink. What's an infusion?
Oh, that just means I'm infused with Young Living essential oils, and I have a nutrient preparation, which basically means I just use the whole wolfberry in its natural state.
Well, that's nice, Nature Boy. I had mostly natural ingredients too, until they were scientifically engineered, concentrated, and reformulated to make the ultimate cell reformulation formula.
That's a mouthful of words. What is this you got right here?
Oh, that's nothing, just a warning label.
You have a warning label.
Sure, everyone's got a warning label nowadays.
I don't have the warning label. So, what does that say?
Just the usual stuff. Don't take with prescriptions, or if you're pregnant or under 18. Yeah, the usual stuff.
Yeah, don't take if you're under 18. I thought you were a health drink.
Oh, I'm healthy.
Yeah,